This is the Albuquerque Business Podcast with your host, Jason Rigby. Each week, we interview leading local business leaders to inspire the vision and spirit that is in every entrepreneur, discussing strengths, weakness, strategies, systems, and the problems we can all solve together to fulfill a shared vision of a new future for Albuquerque.
Hi, and welcome to the Albuquerque Business Podcast. This is Jason Rigby, your host. We are at 99.9 The BFM studio. Love old school hip hop and today's R&B, then tune in to 99.9 The Beat FM. You can stream it at your work. We want to encourage local businesses. This is a local not-for-profit minority-owned radio station here in Albuquerque. So if you want that really amazing old school music that puts everybody in a good mood, then I encourage you to stream 99.9 The Beat FM, or you can go on your radio and put it right on your vehicle. That's what I do. I also like DukeCityMarketing.com if you're looking for digital marketing, and that's what we're going to talk about today. We're going to get into Facebook ads. We're going to get into Instagram ads, Snapchat ads. We're going to get into social media ads that I think are important. And I want to touch a little bit on Google ads and some of the updates that they're having. I think it's really important that you understand as a business owner. I know a lot of you are out there and you're like, I want to try this, but I'm not for sure what I'm doing. If you're a small company, I encourage you, take the time, instead of watching some Netflix, take the time to watch a YouTube video on Facebook ads and start off really small. Start off like $1 or $2 a day. I mean, literally you can spend like $50 in a month and watch and see. But some of the things that I really want you to pay attention to first is putting the Facebook pixel on your website. So if you know a little bit about coding, if you have a friend that has done, if you have like a WordPress website, it's super simple to do. It's just a Facebook pixel. When you go on there and open a Facebook Ads Manager account, it's going to ask if you want to put a pixel on. And what that does, I'm going to simplify it for you. It tracks people that come to your website, and it's very, very simple so that you can retarget them. So if they come to your website to look at directions, maybe they come to your website to look and see what it is, then you can show them ads later. And you can start off that way. It's very, very simple to do. And it can be any type of business. It's always good to retarget people that have shown interest in your website. Another simple thing that you can do, and I want to make sure that I'm making this ultra clear for you, if you want to draw more traffic to your website, do Google ads with keywords. So if somebody types in local pet groomer or pet groomer near me, you can actually show them ads of your website and you'll show up first. You may be spending, $1,000, $1,500, $3,000 a month on SEO. You can literally be first by showing those Google ads and have it where it's specific keywords. Google ads can be a little bit difficult, but I encourage you, you can go in there. There's a very simple version that you can do and just start off very small, maybe $100 a month. And then as you get more comfortable with it, you can literally spend 20, 30 minutes a day in there and understanding it. If you don't have the time for that, then I encourage you to hire somebody for remarketing because it's extremely important. So what happens is you show up first with that Google ad. Somebody clicks it. They go to your website. They look around on your website. Then you can retarget them. You can retarget them with Twitter. You can retarget them with Snapchat. You can retarget them with Instagram. You can retarget them with Facebook. It's very simple to do retargeting, and that is extremely effective. So that's a way to do it. Twitter has a code you can put on the website. Snapchat has the same. Instagram is owned by Facebook. So once you put the Facebook pixel in, the good news is you get the whole dynamic arrangement of so many places that Facebook goes. They just don't go to Facebook or Facebook Marketplace. Ads will show up there, Facebook Messenger, Facebook Stories, Instagram Feed. They show up in numerous others. They have an audience that is huge with websites that show ads. So, and it's games. You can show up on games. So when somebody goes and to go to play a game, they can show your ad. And these are people that will only see your ad that have gone to your website. So it can be very inexpensive to do and very simple to do. It's worth the time and effort to set it up. Like I said, if you're not comfortable with that, you can contact DukeCityMarketing.com. They would be more than happy to help you set this retargeting up, and you can do it for a few dollars a day. It's not that big of a deal, and it will be hugely helpful to you as a business. And it's an easy way, an inexpensive way to draw traffic to your website. So what are Google Ads? Everybody seems to, when they ask me questions about digital marketing, they always want to talk to me about Google Ads. Well, Google is cool. Like Facebook has Instagram, Google has YouTube. So if you want to run video ads on YouTube, it is so inexpensive. It's amazing the cost that you can get. You can literally buy a green screen kit on Amazon for $250, set that up in your business, and go take a little portable mic and a new iPhone and buy a little stand for that for, excluding the phone. You need a phone anyways. Excluding the phone, you can be $350 and have a whole complete studio setup with lights, a green screen, a tripod that holds your phone, and then a lapel mic that hooks to your phone. And literally you have everything that you need to be able to produce amazing commercials. You can stand in front of the green screen, introduce yourself, say, hi, I'm Jason Rigby with Albuquerque Business Podcast, and then go from there. And I think it's important just running, 15, 20-second ads, introducing yourself and people seeing you. That's wonderful. Then from there, if you know anybody who has really basic video skills, they can replace the green screen with pictures. There's even apps for that can do that. So a little bit of time, not very much money, you can produce amazing commercials and then put them on YouTube. YouTube will charge you like 2 to 7 cents for somebody to watch them. Beautiful part, like when we're on YouTube and we hit skip ad for those 3 to 5 seconds, people have seen it and you don't get charged for that if somebody hits skip. So YouTube is amazing. Now, Google Ads. Everybody asked me about that. There's so many different variations and there's a lot of skill involved in it. But if you're going to do retargeting, which hooks to your Google Analytics, then I encourage you to hire someone maybe in the beginning to set everything up. You can hire companies and then, pay them monthly and they will run the Google Ads for you. But the retargeting, very inexpensive, very effective, best way to do that. And you can do retargeting with YouTube too. And you can put the Google Ads, have the YouTube. If you make a video, you can have it on Instagram stories, the vertical. If you want to go horizontal, it's on the Instagram post. And then it goes all over the whole gauntlet of Facebook and everything that they have. I was running ads for a Mazda dealership here in Albuquerque, and people were saying they were seeing them on like Car and Driver's website because there's ads there. Those were all coming from Facebook and Facebook Ads Manager. And it's pretty simple to use. If you want to go on Twitter, Twitter's very basic and very simple. It's probably one of the easiest ones to learn, and Snapchat too. Snapchat can be a little frustrating because it's kind of picky on if you're doing video, you've got to do it the right size. Same with Instagram stories. You just got to turn your phone vertical and then film from that way and then upload it into there. But it's not as difficult as people make it out to be. And if you stick with the retargeting, you're going to be fine on those. But like I said, if you need help, please don't hesitate to call, but don't go to some cookie cutter company online that is very inexpensive. You have to, unfortunately, if you want to do it right, you have to, pay for the expertise in that. Another thing that you can do that's kind of like next level, retargeting is number one. Number two would be to start building audiences out. And there's custom audiences that you can build out, and they can actually, there's a lot of cool stuff with audiences. You can, with YouTube, you can put websites. So maybe you have 4 or 5 competitors. You can put their website URL in there and it'll build audiences from that. Maybe we'll use the Mazda dealership. Maybe you're a Mazda dealership and people go to MazdaUSA.com and they go to build a car out, where you can put that URL in from each model, Mazda 3, Mazda 6, Mazda CX-5, and so forth. Build audiences out and then you can hit those people. So it's really simple to do. I encourage each of you to look into more with digital marketing ads right now because it's so inexpensive. Literally for a few $100s, you can be very effective a month. And if you want to spend more than that, then I would encourage you to get the full funnel set up so you can have people working through a funnel, your upper mid shoppers and your mid, and then the retargeting with the low funnel people. That is the best way to do it and the most effective. But if you're just a small business, then why not? Get involved and do it. I want to thank you guys. I want to give you this little marketing minute at Albuquerque Business Podcast. We will be doing some shows here real soon. I'm really excited about what we have going on with them. Thank you guys. Have a great day.
Thank you for joining us on the Albuquerque Business Podcast. And thank you to our sponsor, DukeCityMarketing.com. Please go to abqpodcast.com where you can get show notes, resources, and links to everything we talked about today to help you navigate your journey as an entrepreneur and business owner in Albuquerque.